this room is feeling something right now.
Yet none of us knows what to do with it. We're always told to control our emotions, yet no one told us that we can't just not feel something. So, what do? We learn how to manage them. And that's a skill, one that anyone can learn. My name is Minh Chau and I am from class 5D. Today, I'm going to teach you how to be your own weather forecaster. Firstly, what is inside weather? Inside weather is the emotions you feel inside, because obviously there isn't a giant sign above your head announcing everything you feel. It can change very quickly or remain for a long time. In fact, studies show that people can experience dozens of emotions in just one day. Even if no one sees it, it is always there, kind of like that one song that gets stuck in your head. It absolutely refuses to leave. Let me give you an example. Let's say your teacher is handing out test results. You get yours, it's a bit disappointing. But then the teacher announces that you got the highest score in the class. Suddenly, you're not disappointed and are proud of yourself. See how fast your inside weather changed? It's a shame schools don't teach us how to manage our inside weather. We spend years learning how to solve for X and analyze advanced literature and poems. Yet no one taught us what to do when we want to cry in the middle of math class. However, it is never too late to learn. So here are 5 strategies to help you manage your inside weather. Firstly, recognize your emotions. This sounds simple. It really isn't. Some people only know they feel good or bad and can't get more specific. Did you know we have over 27 different emotions? Can you name some? There's a difference between feeling overwhelmed and anxious, between anger and sadness. And when you understand that difference, you truly take control of your emotions. Secondly, express your feelings. Let them out. Healthily, please. You can draw them, write about them, talk to someone, whatever you want. The goal is to not let them build up day after day and explode because of something irrelevant, like getting unreasonably upset because someone ate the last cookie. Thirdly, seek help. Sometimes managing your inside weather is too hard for you. You can't do it alone. Talking to a friend, a parent, or a counselor can help with that. It does not mean that you failed at managing your inside weather. It means that you were smart enough to ask for help at the right time. And by the way, that is an emotional skill. Fourthly, set boundaries. Boundaries are like a little force field around your inside weather. They protect your energy and help you decide what you're okay with and what you're not. For example, a friend might ask you to help them with something, but you're too tired. You are allowed to delay it until you are not tired anymore. That's not selfish. That is protecting your inside weather before it turns into a storm. Fifth, accept your feelings. This is the hardest one. Sometimes when you feel something uncomfortable, your first instinct is to push it away. Ignore it. However, this only keeps it until it explodes, usually at the worst moment. No emotion is ever bad and you should notice them, even the uncomfortable ones, even the ones you can't explain. They're all valid. Now, you might be thinking, oh, I have 5 strategies. No problem, I've got this. Yeah, not quite. Because like anything in life, managing your inside weather comes with difficulties. Firstly, emotions can come suddenly like anger or sadness. They don't send you a text like, hey, I'm coming in 5 minutes, prepare. No, they burst through the door. And by the time you've remembered your strategies, you've already reacted. Secondly, habits make it hard for you to manage your inside weather. Habits, we all have them, they're automatic. Whenever something uncomfortable happens, you might want to scroll your phone, stomp around, cry. Habits are automatic, and that's exactly the reason breaking them hard. Because breaking them is hard, even though you know they're not helping you. Thirdly, sometimes you don't know how to handle your feelings yet. Some people don't know, and it's because no one taught them. The numbers show this. The skill of emotional intelligence, meaning how to understanding and managing your inside weather, accounts for more than 60% of what we achieve in life. Yet, only about 36% of people worldwide have it. This means that 64% of people worldwide is going through their life without this crucial skill, and it's because no one taught them. Not that they were not smart. I blame the education system. Fourthly, when you're under pressure, are stressed, or sleep deprived, it can make normal situations seem big. You can't think clearly. Your judgment is foggy, and you react before you think. Managing your inside weather is hard, but that's exactly why it's worth learning. Now, however, I have some tips to help you combat these difficulties. Firstly, try to reframe. When you reframe, you see something through a different lens. For example, instead of seeing a mistake as an obstacle, you see it as an opportunity for growth, and that helps you grow and manage your inside weather. Secondly, take deep breaths. This helps you calm down and think more clearly. I know, when you're angry and someone tells you to just take a deep breath, the last thing you want to do is take a deep breath. But trust the science on this one. Thirdly, take care of your physical health. Physical health and mental health go hand in hand. When you have healthy habits, like exercising, having a healthy habit, and sleeping early, it can help with managing your inside weather. In fact, exercising releases endorphin, a chemical that makes you feel good. It reduces stress and anxiety and helps with emotional resilience. Now, why does this matter after all these tips, difficulties, and strategies? Why do I need to manage my inside weather? Firstly, you stay calm in difficult situations. You don't react more harshly. It's not because nothing bothers you anymore. It's because you have learned to think and pause before you react. Secondly, you make better decisions. When emotions are not influencing you, you make better decisions. When you make better decisions, you avoid regretting them later. Thirdly, you avoid hurting others emotionally. When your emotions are influencing you, you might say things that you don't mean and do things that you might regret. And managing your inside weather helps with this. Managing your inside weather does not make your life perfect. However, it makes you calmer, make better decisions, and avoid hurting the people in your life. And I think that's worth it. Now, does this matter in real life? Yes, it does. A researcher named McCann analyzed over 160 studies. Over 42,000 students were studied, and they were from 27 countries. The results were clear. Students with higher emotional intelligence got better grades, performed better on tests. Why? It's because when they manage their inside weather, they learn to push through the anxiety and stress that school gives them. Dr. McCann gives an example of a student named Kelly. Kelly is good at math, but not that good in English. One day, she accidentally upsets her friend Lucia. Lucia is upset and doesn't help Kelly in English. Kelly ends up failing in English, and she is now unconfident in math, the one subject she's usually confident in. Now, I did not wake up one day and decided to talk about this. I actually lived through it. About 3 weeks ago, me and my friends were doing a project. They started teasing me, and I didn't handle it well. I cried. On the way home, my older cousin, who was picking me up, gave me some very wise advice. If they make you uncomfortable, maybe distance yourself a little. Very wise advice from my cousin. However, I did not do that. The next day, same friends, same teasing, same situation. I cried again, but this time silently, and personally alone. And that honestly felt like character development. And the next day, my cousin told me, "I told you so." Very understandable of her. And the next day, I actually listened. Now, me and my friends are on good terms. Yes, I cried twice in 1 week over the same situation. Very efficient of me, but at least I learned a valuable lesson. Anyways, my speech is starting to end, so it's time to move on to my conclusion. Managing your inside weather can be difficult, but with practice, it becomes easier. It helps you stay calm, helps you make better choices, and improves your daily life. Because in the end, it's not about controlling every single emotion you have. It's about understanding them. And when you understand them, you're in charge of them. Thank you for listening to my speech. Remember, you can't control the weather outside, but you can manage your inside weather. Thank you.